What's up guys, Deus Ex Machina here, bringing you our third and final CWL placement war of the season. It's kind of like the preseason, I guess. Came up a little bit short, but man, look at that score, 114 stars. That sucks to lose with 114 stars. Couldn't be happier though with our performance. That's by far our best score so far. It's just more of a testament of how well Warzone played this match. I gotta think going forward, 114 stars isn't gonna lose very often. But yeah, so GG to those guys. Both sides put up two Town Hall 11 3-stars. Warzone cleared our Town Hall 10s. We ended up leaving two of theirs standing because we went for the 11v11s to try to match them and just couldn't quite get them cleared. So that was the difference in the war. Like I said, unfortunately, we just came up a little bit short. But I'm going to go ahead and show both of the Town Hall 11 triples, and then I'm going to show a 10v11, which is one of the highest 10v11 percentages I've ever seen. I mean, realistically, he had a chance at 3-starring it if he had more time. So I can't wait for you guys to see this attack. And then I'm going to show the 10v10 attacks. So I hope you guys enjoy what I got for you, and let's go ahead and get into them. Okay, so first up we have already evolved, and he's bringing a queen walk into a mass hog rider attack. Hog riders are pretty strong right now, coming in against single inferno towers. Gets a he wall breaks in with the queen, gets down a lot of these splash damage things that might cause some damage to his hogs. So I'm sure that was helpful, but it doesn't seem like maybe he got as much value, I think, as he thought he was going to get, but he still manages to save it and pull it out for the 3-star. Gets the king to wall break in, so that's some nice second layer wall breaking to take down the enemy king. Now he's got the Grand Warden's ability on the Hog Riders while the defending clan castle gets poisoned. So nice. Nice execution there. That's a lot going on all at once to keep track of. So nice job there. And pretty much then the Hog Riders just had a straight shot right through the base. Still has a ton of them up. Really, really great attack. I'm not sure what else to say. So nice job to already evolve. And once he gets these last few buildings cleaned up, we will check out the next 11v11. Okay, so next up we've got Strico Jr. coming in. He's bringing also a Hog Rider attack. He's just bringing some go on the boulders first to clear out that top section there. Gets the funnel cut with a couple baby dragons and then jumps them in and get those boulders under a rage, and they can do some damage. He'll take out a lot of this base just with a very small kill squad. And then he's got the Hog Riders coming around the outer ring. They've got a lot of the base already taken care of. He still has a heal spell. He'll actually end up swagging that heal spell at the end. Doesn't even need it. Very, very nice attack. Just absolutely smashes this base. Great job to Strico, and hopefully we see more of this kind of stuff in the future. Anytime you're swagging a spell on 11v11s, man, that's a great attack. Okay, and so here is that 10v11 I was telling you about. It's coming from Boss. He's going to start off with a queen charge. Nice use of the balloon there to trigger that black bomb so it doesn't take down one of his healers. And the queen is going to just basically charge this entire side of the base. She'll actually end up surviving the entire attack with these healers on her. That's what I was saying, is if he had more time, she probably could have finished clearing off the base. Yeah, so here she comes. She can reach all these air defenses on the other side of the wall, and there's not really anything else out there. Not a whole lot of point defense over there, so keeps the healers are enough to just keep her up. Now he's starting with golem and bowlers to kind of start pushing towards the town hall. He's got a jump spell to get him over that double wall there. Now CC engages, but brings it down. Now the healers are on the kill squad troops. Eagle is still up. I mean, that's surprising. Normally when you see a attack with this much percentage, the Eagle goes down pretty early, but it was up for most of the raid. They finally got it down there, but still has his queen up, still has her ability, and look at this, 77, 78, he's going to end up at 80%, just basically swags the ability at the end just to get some more percentage. But yeah, I mean, if you look at what was left there, if he had more time, if he had, I mean, he would have needed like a minute or more, but he could have cleared the rest of that base by himself. So awesome attack the boss. That's something you don't see every day. 80% 10v11. But yeah, moving into our next Town Hall 10 here, we got Egg Hill. He is bringing, basically it's a Laloon, like Suicide Hero Laloon. Uses the king to clear a path for the queen to get up in there and get a couple of the air defenses down. It's a Laloon CC, so he basically just can let it chill there. It won't go after anything. It will distract some, pups and minions and stuff, but in the meantime it can just kind of sit there. And he's got the skeleton spells for the queen. Nice job there. He waits till she gets in that one compartment so that the skeleton spells are right out of range of those bomb towers and can just get right on the queen. And basically he just smashes this base. Like I said, the hound will distract some pups there for a little bit, but he's got enough minions and pups around the outer edge that they'll finish this cleanup before that hound pops. So great attack. And last couple buildings go down, we will move on to the next one. Okay, so now we have Buggy, and he is bringing a, well, it's actually like a Govaho. Actually, I'm not even sure if he has a golem. I forget what he's got in the CC, but bringing Valkyries anyway, which is a pretty unique army comp. You don't typically see Valkyries used for 10v10, or really for much of anything. Well, you see them a lot at 10v11, I guess, but yeah, it brings them here for 10v10, basically to get, or to clear off all this trash buildings, and then to jump in and get the enemy queen, and also the king. I think it gets both heroes, yep. So, nice attack there. Nice planning there to take some Valkyries to get some great value. And now it's pretty much just a matter of getting the Hog Riders through the base, keeping them healed up. He's got a poison spell for these ground skeletons, just waiting for them to get all bunched up there. It's a nice patience on that. And yeah, at this point there's nothing really left. A few point defenses. He does start losing some Hog Riders to some spring traps. It gets a little bit close here at the end, but still's got enough to get it done, and plenty of wizards around the outer edge for cleanup. So great attack to Buggy. Another 10v10 from Buggy. And next we got Doth, and I shouldn't even need to tell you what attack he's bringing. Obviously he's bringing a bitch attack. This is his specialty. He finds bases that are weak to bitch attacks and exploits them. So not much to really say. It's just your typical witches and bowlers around the outer edge, and or on the flanks, and then golem and bowlers, and a few witches go up through the middle for the DPS, and pretty much just gut the base from the inside out while the outer defenses are distracted by the witches. Very strong attack against the right base. So another 10v10 from Doth, so great job. Keep up the good work. Alright, so next up we've got Tobias, and he's just bringing basically a mass Hog Rider attack here. Going to use some troops for a funnel, and then kind of suicide his heroes in to get down the enemy queen. It's a Lalo CC, so you guys pretty much know what that means. You can basically just let the hound chase around the Hog Riders. You just poison the balloon, and hopefully nothing gets on that hound to pop it. So He's got a nice lane here for the Hog Riders, the path. It's very predictable. It's kind of got like a dead zone there, so you can just send them around the outer edge, and then they'll loop back in. And then so that way you can pretty much predict where they're going to be for your heal spells. You know, that's what that's kind of the trick that Hog Riders is. It's kind of giving them a direct path between defenses so that they don't just kind of keep splitting off and going. You kind of want them to stay bunched up together so that you can keep them healed up in big packs. So very nice job to Tobias here. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of him as the season goes on. Alright, so next we got Stumpinator, and he's bringing a Gobaho of his own here. He's going to basically clear out a lot of this trash buildings and stuff with just his golem, or just his bowlers and his queen. Typically when you send the queen in like that, that means you know it's a Laloon CC. You're just trying to get some value out of her, and you don't want to pop that hound, so nice job getting a few defenses down and some trash buildings with his queen. Now he can just let the hound chase the hogs around. He's got a poison spell for those skeletons, the ground skeletons. He's just waiting for them to get bunched up. Now he can just keep his hog riders moving through, healing them up. Now that the hound's all the way over on the other side of the map, he's going to send in his cleanup minions. You don't want to send them in too early so that they get attracted to the hound and pop it, but you don't want to send them in too late and run out of time. So nice timing there by Stump. And yeah, you can see he's still got a big pile of hogs still up, and he's got you know, enough troops. Nice nice foresight there to save one minion back in case his minions hit a red bomb in the middle. That way he could send a minion in on that Queen's altar and get it down. So great job to Stump there. Alright, so we got another one coming from Tobias. I told you we'd see more of him, just didn't expect it to be so soon. But yeah, rounding out the 10v10 6-pack here. Very nice war from Tobias. He's bringing a Suicide Hero Laloon attack. He's got his king going with some wizards behind it. He's going to wall break in here to get the queen to step up. She's going to take down a couple air defenses. Gets the first one down. Now he's got a poison for the CC. We are seeing a lot of damage, a lot of Laloon CCs, but this is a damage CC, so he brings the poison for it. Gets it down, and now he's got some nice pathing for the balloons. Two finger dropping them and hastening them in, and yeah. He brings the skeleton spell for the queen. Always a little bit risky with that, but nice timing there, gets it down. And then the balloons around on the backside. Still got some troops you can see on his scroll bar that he's saving for cleanup, including another balloon of his own, which balloons can do a lot of damage very quickly, so they're very nice cleanup troops if you have a lot of buildings spread out like this. So great job to Tobias. Okay, so last up we have Jampai. He's bringing a variation on a bitch attack. It's not quite the same as what you saw Doth do earlier. This one he's going to bring a queen walk on the 6 to 9 o'clock flank. And he's able to get the CC pool with only a couple of hog riders, so that's a very nice little bonus, because then you don't have to worry about your bowlers getting messed up in the core. So he's able to get through this base with only 2 jumps thanks to that really long compartment there in the middle. So that also frees him up another spell slot for a rage. So got the witches going on the 3 to 12 o'clock side. Still has a bunch of bowlers up. Still has his queen's ability. He's basically just swagging it at this point. Great attack, very powerful. And yeah, he's going to finish this up. And that will pretty much wrap up our recap. Had a lot of fun this war. It was, great to see these scores. Everybody loves offense. Everyone loves seeing all these 3-star attacks. So hopefully we match Warzone again. I'm really looking forward to a rematch against these guys. Hopefully, hopefully we get them again in the regular season. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So hope you guys enjoyed what I had for you. As always, thanks for watching, and rate, subscribe, and comment. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the beautiful new website. It's starting to fill in nicely. It's been up and running for a while now. The events calendar is starting to fill in, news and announcements. You can even contact us, and if you're looking to apply to one of the North clans, all the applications are right there, so make sure you guys hop over and check it out.